Hello and a very happy New Year, New Year's Eve, if you're watching me in real time. Gosh, what a year. I'm quite pleased to see the back of the old one, aren't you? And look forward to stepping into the new one. And there are signs of real positivity. There are some really good figures coming out. There's some good news stories. So fingers crossed that all lasts, yeah? So here at Liz Earle Wellbeing, as you know, our focus is on positivity, it's on living well, being well, doing well, all of the good things in life. And there's just so much out there, you know, and there's so much out there that's free, that's easy. A lot of the things that we talk about are ways to protect our mental health, how to get better sleep, going outside, getting some fresh air. Bizarrely, it's been shown that going outside first thing in the morning, just for 20 minutes for a walk, for some fresh air, actually helps us then sleep better later at the end of the day. And that's all to do with connecting with the circadian rhythms in our brains. So lots of really simple things, drinking a bit more water, staying hydrated, especially if you're inside and the central heating's turned up and you're kind of hunkering down and being cozy. Don't forget that, of course, that can cause dehydration, which can lead to headaches. Obviously, if you're drinking more alcohol, more tea and coffee, that can also lead to dehydration as well. So maybe think about having a little bit more water, not just for now, but as a resolution for the coming months. So those of you who subscribe to my Liz Earle Wellbeing Magazine will be expecting this any moment now, landing on your doorstep. It's the brand new January-February edition, and we are focusing here on refresh and renew. These are the two words really going forward. Refresh, it's time to take a fresh look at the things that we might be doing, the way we're living, and renew. You know, it's never too late. It's always the same. It's like with skin, our skin cells change every 28 days. We get a fresh turnover. So we can always make a difference. Speeding up cell exfoliation, for example, you know, buffing off the dead skin cells with a flannel, using a simple scrub. You can find lots of homemade recipes, for example, on Liz Earle Wellbeing if you want, or just using one of the exfoliating ingredients that you can find in skincare these days, whether you're using something like retinol to help speed up skin cell renewal or salicylic acid. There's lots of options out there. So it is possible, no matter our age, to renew. And this is something that I know firsthand, having stepped up my exercise routine these past 18 months or so. Getting a skipping rope, again, a really cheap, simple piece of kit, but you can get out there, you can skip. If you're interested in wanting to start doing some activity, there is a really good feature in this current issue, this brand new issue. It's called Get Moving in 2022. That's me moving with Michael Gary, the amazing personal trainer who helps us all here at Liz Earle Wellbeing with our features. And he is showing us some really simple moves, things that don't require any equipment, things like doing squats, doing some push-ups. You can do it against a wall if you're not strong enough at the moment to get down onto the floor. And it's never too late. This is the lovely Andrea. She is in her 80s and she started skipping. She bought a skipping rope in her 80s and she starts. And she has said it's just brilliant. She does so much now. She does squats throughout the week at home. She said it's been a miracle, literally a miracle. And this is actually after a hip replacement. So it is possible. It really is possible. Take a read of this. It's just brilliant. I hope to be doing a podcast with Andrea in the coming weeks to talk about her fitness journey in her 80s. And talking about podcasts, if you are watching this on Friday the 31st, New Year's Eve, then do please take a listen to the Friday 5, which is my brand new podcast, because there is a very special offer. Robin Seeger, who's this amazing motivational speaker who I podcasted with first back in July of this year, has a great program. It's a 6-week program called The 42 Days. And every day you get a guided installment. You get something to watch online. You get a piece of motivational content. You get instructions on mindfulness, on diet, on exercise, on living for success. It's a great, great program. And he's given us 50% off, so it's half price. So usually it's £42 for the 42 days. Now it's £21 for 42 days. And you go to the 42days.com/Liz Earle. But that starts on the 31st. So if you're watching this the day before on the 30th, then you're going to have to wait another 24 hours. But do take a listen to the podcast, because it really is a good listen, and it's all about helping us to set good intentions for the year ahead, to make good resolutions and to keep them. So before I go, I just wanted to share with you a couple of things that I found really helpful for this year, which I'm definitely going to be carrying on with in the year ahead. On the subject of fitness still, I use Strong Nutrients creatine, which is an amazing powder to help preserve muscle mass. I just put 1 teaspoon of that into my coffee or my tea in the morning. Don't really taste it, but I know it's helping to keep my muscles strong. I've also discovered adaptogenic herbs, and I'm loving something like ashwagandha. At the moment, I'm using Life Armor Super Me capsules. I'm just doing a course of those for a month. I find them really good, but you can get lots of different forms of ashwagandha. It's a very interesting adaptogenic herb. I'm going to be talking about more of all those things coming up in Liz Earle Wellbeing over in the months to come. For anxiety, and I know this is a very anxious time for a lot of people, for helping to keep us calm and to reduce signs of anxiety, then Saffrosun has been a big discovery for me and for my family, because you can get it for children too. So anybody who's slightly edgy or perhaps ADD, ADHD, Saffrosun, very interesting supplement. It comes from the extract of crocus, so it's a botanical. This one is from the Naked Pharmacy. All of these, by the way, we have Liz Love's affiliate discount code, so they're worth checking out. Go to the website, lizearlewellbeing.com, look up Liz Love's, and you'll see discounts for all of these. And then last but not least, you may have heard me talk about these guys on my Instagram live and on Facebook, and also here on YouTube earlier this week, Youth and Earth. So all about aging well. And the two things that I swear by, which I buy from Youth and Earth, are this little powder, NMN, which I take in the morning to just give me a bit of a wake up, a bit of brightness. And in the evening, I take glutathione, liposomal glutathione, which I also buy from Youth and Earth. And that is really helping me with antioxidant activity. It helps overnight if you're drinking a bit more. So if you are out perhaps New Year's Eve celebrating, don't forget your glutathione last thing at night. You might also like to look at extracts like milk thistle, very good for the liver. Things like evening primrose oil have been shown to help, taken last thing before bed. Obviously stay hydrated. Do match each alcoholic drink with a glass of water. Stay hydrated. Pace yourself, never drink alcohol on an empty stomach. Make sure that you've got something preferably high fat, so maybe some eggs, scrambled eggs, or some cheese or something like that, just to really kind of get that into your stomach before you have any alcohol. B vitamins, also really useful. B complex vitamins taken before an evening out and before bed as well is a good way to help ensure that we wake up feeling a bit brighter come January the 1st. So whether you're listening to me and watching me in real time or not, I just wish you a very happy end of 2021. I think a lot of us are very grateful to say bye-bye to that year, and let's welcome in a fresh new year in the spirit of positivity and hope, ready to refresh and renew. And thank you for being with us here at Liz Earle Wellbeing. I hope you continue to enjoy all the channels, the podcasts, the Facebooks, the Instagrams, the tweets, all of that. It's been lovely to have you part of the community. Thank you. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for liking this channel and for subscribing to it. And I look forward to being with you here in the year to come. Until then, bye-bye.